Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here and welcome to Wartech Fighters. This is a new game that is made by Drakkar Dev and published by Green Man Gaming, and this is a action shooter involving mechs and spaceships, and as you can see, some pretty nice visuals, to be fair. Now, it's got a fully customizable mechs. You can upgrade your mech as you go, and I'm going to take you guys through the tutorials and first mission today and the first couple of upgrades. So let's get ourselves a new game going, and you can see we've got three different types of mechs that you can choose. We have a light but powerful one, then we've got our medium, well balanced, or we have the heavy, resistance to damage. Me personally, I'm feeling this one so far. It looks pretty nice. And we've got the Hawk, the Lynx, or the Rhino. That endurance though, and the attack. This is fast, heavy hitting, but weak. And then we've got the medium hitting, really durable. I'm gonna go for this one. Plunge into battle without caring too much about dodging. Smashed it. We're going to choose normal as the gameplay options, and we're going to start an empty slot. But yeah, visuals do look actually really nice considering this is I guess a reasonably basic kind of game. Now we're going to go over to our configuration because we can change some of our colours. And what I want to do initially is we are going to ignore all of this because I'm going to talk through this later on. We are going to customise ourselves. You see, look, that's our face. I'm going to change some colours. I'm going to change them to what I would call the classic Commander Plater colours, which is orange and black. So there we go. This is our mech. This is what our weapons look like here, and we have a shield as well, which is pretty cool. We'll go through this in the tutorials. And we have a sword, because when can you possibly go wrong with having a sword? Never. We can choose patterns as well if we want to change the colour of, well, change the patterns that are available for us. I'm not too keen on them, they make no sense because it's space. So we're going to go and get ourselves into the first missions and the tutorials. So let's get going. One thing I will say about the tutorials though is some of the voice acting is quite hammy. But the gameplay is good fun. It reminds me very much of the early Armored Core games. If you played that on PlayStation, you'll know what I mean. But I have also played the more recent Armored Core games, and I really enjoyed them. As you can see, the proceed to the next mission point is already slightly annoying. And this is one thing smaller studios tend to struggle with, is the voice acting. And then we can move up and down. And left shift to boost. To be fair, with the energy bar they're talking about there, I have never seen that go down very far at all. But let's go into the next training session. Loading speeds are pretty good as well, and I'm going to talk about the frame rates. And the frame rates I'm getting at the moment is around 170, 160 mark, which is absolutely fantastic. Because this is a good looking game. So we have two different weapon types. We have fast weapons and we have slow weapons. And you see it's kind of a machine gun on the wrist, and the slow moving weapons when we get to them okay, so slow moving is kind of a cannon, over the shoulder cannon type thing. And we do have one more type of weapon as well, which should be pretty good. And we have missiles, and all we need to do is just maintain a lock, and the missiles fire automatically. No fire button required. yeah, and the shield. The shield's pretty cool. So yeah, with the shield up, you can still lock on missiles, so that's really handy. Now what we do have is we have a finishing move system as well, which does look pretty cool. It's very Macross or anime-esque Robotech. Oh no, incoming missiles, targeted, do some evasive movements. Oh. Right, we'll engage in close combat instead. That's what we've decided to do. So we can dodge, fast attacks, heavy attacks, and use a shield. Nice. Oh, so we can counter-attack, so dodging whilst the enemy attacks. Counter-attack drains a lot of energy, okay. Sword confrontation. I feel like a Jedi. So this is the classic, you gotta move your mouse into the middle, and then you press a button. That reminds me a little bit of Shadow of Mordor. So lots of familiar aspects in this game, but the visuals are very stylistic, which is pretty interesting to look at. Okay, so we can have allies even, and we can tell them what to do. Easy. So next training session? Is there another training session? Ah yes, we can do something called investigating. And so you search areas and you look for, I guess, clues? And then once you do them, you analyse them and you can move on to the next area, and it gives you information. You see here, we analyse. Funny little scanner thing comes up. And it will give you your next mission. Oh, let's get back up. Did I go too far? Where'd I go? There we go. But it's the same scannery thing that comes up every time. It would be nice if that was tailored, but that's a real minor criticism. Okay, now this is not remotely as clear as it seems to be in the tutorials, so I have done this a couple of times, and where it says use the A and D and left and right mouse button to rotate the decoding interfaces, there is nothing that rotates. That isn't what happens. Don't look for that. Also, if you notice down there in the bottom right hand corner, it says D and D for left interface and right interface, so they kind of made a bit of a mistake there. So, if you see those 4 bars that are floating around, they're the things that we have to get to all blue. Now we do that by using the mouse buttons and also A and D. So we're currently working on the first one, so you have to almost turn that blue. And there we go, that's now locked into position. So there's a second one. And to do the other 2 on the other side, that's going to require the mouse. There you go, done. Not really intuitive, but you have to be a little bit patient with it and get into it. But yeah, that's the tutorial's done. We're going to do the first mission now and get on. Because there are challenges as well that you can complete in order to gain money and customization points, but we're going to take care of this first mission first of all. This is great. This is so mecha anime. Like, it's badass. Now, I will say that you can only fire one weapon at a time. As you can see, these fighters don't really stand a chance, which is, once again, you're the hero, aren't you? So, it makes sense. Let's see if we can get a finishing move off on one of these. Oh, what's it doing? No, apparently not. We got next. Oh, remember to use your shields. More bad guys. Kind of important to remember to use your shield. You can't just rely on shooting everything, but as we said, you know, I don't do dodging. Now, if you've seen any of my Elite Dangerous content, you will know I do not do flying very well. Quite like the soundtrack as well. It's got some real oomph to it. Oh, okay. We are under fire. Finishing move, yes! Another finishing move. Jumping sidekick, check. Another finishing move. Man, we're just killing it. Now this guy looks like Nicolas Cage. Hey, this is Nicolas Cage, isn't it? Like, look at him.
Proceed to the next mission point. Destroy a nanoparticles container to repair your war tech.
Okay, so you convert to raw materials. What does that even mean?
Proceed to the next mission point.
It's a pretty cool looking fighter.
I see you, man. An enemy ship just crashed right inside a lunch tunnel. The guys are working as fast as possible, but we have to keep the ship safe till they're done. Follow me, Sula. I'll do my best.
Do you remember what I said about the voice acting?
Your light ship. Defeat the enemies.
Let's go above. What's that? Oh, that's one of ours. Oops.
New enemies have been sighted.
Where do they come from? Okay, that's big. Okay, so we took its weapons out, now we're going to take it down. It's basically defenseless, so let's go for it. Finishing move? Nice! That is cool.
Nathan, the launch tunnel is okay now, but there's still that wreck and I can't launch. I'll handle that.
Yep, I'll handle that.
Mission point.
What's up, Nathan? This weapon is still working.
Like I said, voice acting. Always where kind of independent games get let down. Even if their game is absolutely amazing, the voice acting is always a bit of an iffy one.
Nathan, you stop wasting time, soldiers. One of our cargo ships is under attack. Be fast.
You got it, Nick Cage.
Proceed to the next mission point. Protect the alive ship and defeat the enemies.
Okay, whoa. We are taking fire all over the place. Yeah, see, our health doesn't go down too much, actually. At least I think it does. But it turns red when you take damage. Okay. It's got one ship left. And we got him.
Fall back, RP. Fall back. The enemy is too strong for us. Return to the base. Emergency jump in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I wonder if he's meant to look like Nicolas Cage or not.
Return to the base ship.
I'm going to return to the base ship. I want to do it via destroying everything else. Okay, now we can return to... I'm pretty sure we're winning. Like, why are we leaving? Okay.
Mission complete.
Okay, so we're going to be awarded some XP, which is pretty cool. Shooting accuracy, 72%. Nice. Shield efficiency, 13. Not good. See, so we get bonuses for all of this stuff. That's good. So yeah, we get money and we get XP, and then we level up, and then we can do some little bit of customization on our war tech. The graphics though, very nice. I'm really enjoying the way it looks. And so I am assuming this is supposed to be a black hole, but they call it a black star, which again I would assume would be a black hole.
The black sun of Hebos was rich in minerals and raw materials, but a dangerous place too.
But yeah, good looking game. Okay, so research projects are available for development. Cool. Let's go do some research. So we've got attack, defense, energy, or special. I'm always about the attack power, but we could get a better shield, or be bulletproof. Resist 2 bullet damages. 2 more damages from laser. I don't really know what that means. Bullet friction reduction, so we can have energy cost of shooting reduced. Now, laser technology, I feel like this is going to be quite an important one because it's in the special section. And upgrading to laser technology, that can only be good. So we're going to research that. I'm going to then think we're going to be able to go and hopefully change our configuration. So let's see what we can upgrade. How do we change our weapons then? Customize, can we change that in there? No. Upgrade. Okay, well, we're going to upgrade the sword? Upgrade our sword? No. I'm not going to upgrade the sword because, well, apparently we're not going to be able to because we don't have enough money. Oh well, never mind. So we've done that epic research project that we now can't make the most of. Damn. But I'm going to call it time for today's gameplay on this one. So this is Wartech Fighters, as I say, produced by Drakkar Dev and published by Green Man Gaming Publishing. Now this is available at the moment. It is early access still, from what I understand. A little bit of work to be done, but it's a good fun game. I've definitely enjoyed it so far. As you can see, it's very stylized, quite good looking. Now if you're someone who's into that manga, kind of Mega City 1, Akira, Robotech, Macross, even Gundam, all of that kind of stuff, then this is going to be 100% for you. It's going to be definitely interesting. I'm going to produce some more gameplay on it, definitely, because I'm enjoying it so far, and it's good fun. You know, it's really straight into it, and it's a very good looking game. But as usual, I'm going to say, please let me know your comments down in the comments section. Let me know what you think, and please like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for more content. So once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.